Hello, child. It's Letty. I am ready to get to my Star Trek. I love Star Trek. I'm obsessed with Star Trek. I have been to I've been to a convention already, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. It is so much stuff going on at the convention. You got people dressed up in costumes. You got fashion shows. You got vendors. I'm selling one of a kind products. Then you have the stars. They're doing Q&As, and I actually exchanged a conversation with the actress and from DS9 that plays Lita. I'll put her name here. Chase Masterson, I think that's her name. Yeah. And she's actually blonde. Like I didn't recognize her at first because on the show she's always had brown hair. She's blonde. So I recognized the name, and I was just sitting there eating my chili, child. And she came over there, and she was just having. We had a cute little conversation. I fist bumped her because I was eating. She is lovely. So anyway, that's my little thing, and I saw some other celebrities, but it was so much fun, and I'm definitely going to do another one. It's amazing. So anyway, let's get to the video. Popular tropes from Star Trek. Now this video is going to be a lot shorter because it's a lot. Star Trek is a lot. I actually came up with, this was originally supposed to be 5 tropes. I came up with 18. So we're going to break this down. But we're going to just have a couple of videos because this is way too long. So the very first trope that we have is taking over someone's body, where there's another entity entering the body and making the person act unlike themselves. And it doesn't take the staff long to figure out that something's off with this person. We know we know the people we work with, and I think we do too. We know our family, we know our friends, and we know something ain't right. It's off. It's kind of off. So the first one that I have here is from the original series, The Turnabout Intruder, where Kirk is taking over. Oh, let me say this too, guys. Spoilers. I've been flashing here. We're gonna spoil everything. Okay, so just be prepared. The Turnabout Intruder. So this is the episode where the jilted girlfriend of Kirk invades his body and then tries to take over and she tries to kill him a couple of times as herself. So she exchanges places with him and then takes over the ship, and she's just snapping on everybody, and they have a whole thing about should he be on the ship, should he be in charge? So because everybody picks up that he's acting kind of weird. So I don't know if this genre I like it that much because there's not a lot of episodes that are really great in this genre. You got Vis from Voyager, where Tom Paris's body is taken over by someone that has he's bonded with, and he is, so he thinks. Then you have Enterprise, The Crossing, where Trip's body is taken over by this alien entity, and he has all this information, all this things he's shown Trip and about others, and I just don't know if I like this genre. This genre is kind of tough. It's kind of tough. The best episode in this genre would be the one with Data. When I'm gonna put the name of the episode here because I can't think of it. It's where Data is his body's invaded by a doctor, and the doctor is dying, and he needs to, in order to survive, he needs to transfer his body before he dies. So he takes over. Data comes back to the ship, and he's talking like an old man. And Brett Spiner's performance is amazing. That's what makes this episode so great. It's the performance of the actor. This is the best episode from this genre that I've seen. So let's go to the second one. Is time travel, which is my favorite. I love time travel. I love time travel movies. I love time travel shows. So all of them do a time travel episode, all of them. But there are just 2 standouts. We have Timeless from Voyager, where the ship, as we know with Harry Kim, he miscalculated the slipstream drive and they wound up dying, and he has piece of technology, go back, try to rectify the situation, which is going to involve time travel, so sending a message through time. And it's a really good episode, and Gary Wong did a great performance in this episode. And then our classic is The City on the Edge of I think it's Took Forever, from the original series. Endearing, sweet, lovely. It tugs on the heartstrings, like you're devastated. By the end, you're devastated. It's just, I had to hold back tears. It was really, that ending is just too much. So these are definitely to me the best. But we love Trials and Tribulations from Deep Space Nine, the fanfare, we love it. Number 3, the ship blows up. They love blowing up the ships, don't they? So it's usually in a flashback episode, or somebody's having a fantasy, dreaming or something. So it's usually not that the ship actually blow up, except for DS9. They actually blew up the ship. So DS9 went there. Everybody else is dreaming or fantasizing or whatever. So you have Enterprise, Twilight. That was the most devastating blow up, because you actually saw the bridge blow up. They targeted the bridge, and you actually saw bodies. Like this, the special effects was really good, because you actually saw bodies flying out. You actually saw the bridge. It was this one was a good one. This was a really good one. This was I think I like that one the best as far as the ship blowing up. But you have Oblivion from Voyager, when they split in two, and then one Voyager was dying, and it was just hot mess, and the other one was okay. And I'm still trying to figure that episode out. So anyway, let's keep going. The captain dies. Usually the captain comes back, so we don't lose our captains. But these are I like the original series, the Thelonian Well. We think that Captain Kirk is dead, but he wasn't. Tapestry is the best one, the best acted. I love that the message here is that you're either going to take a chance and live a life that is more fulfilling, or you're going to live a safe life. And a lot of us can relate to that. Some of us, we want to live safe lives, but it gets a little mundane, it gets a little boring, and you want to have an adventure, and you want to try new things, and the only way to do that is take a chance. So I have had ups and downs with that. Like, I am truly doing things that I love now, and I can't tell you I should have did it earlier, trying to live a safe life, comfortable. But you gotta put your head out there and take a chance. So this is the episode that really deals with that. Even though the captain dies, that's just a backdrop for the main story. The main part of this story is taking a chance and not living a safe life. Jail time, or somebody, either jail time, or we think somebody had done something horrible. Wolf in the Fold is, he didn't really go to jail, but he was being questioned. So he was we're trying to figure out what happened, but he was the main suspect. And that's our beloved Scotty, the engineer from the original series. This was based on a true story. It is loosely based on I'm gonna put it up here because I just can't think of the title of it. Women were getting killed years ago. Mass murder, a serial killer. So this was actually based on true stories, and this was very well done, very well acted. Our heart went out to. We know Scotty didn't do this. We knew it, but it's just he had to dive, and we trying to figure out what was going on, child. It was a really good one. DS9 Hard Time, where they implanted a jail sentence in our beloved O'Brien's head, and he's convinced that he served his time, and he did. It turns out he didn't. It's really good. That's one of my favorites. It's heart-wrenching because we love him. He's another beloved character. I mean, these are two characters. That's what makes the jail time. They pick the characters that we probably love the most and then have these horrible charges on them. So we're like, gosh, they didn't do it, you know. So anyway, so I'm going to do my last one, child, because I want to keep you here all day. Transporter accidents. We've had a lot of transporter accidents. I think just almost all of them have had a episode with the transporter. Of course, the original series, we have The Enemy Within, where Captain Kirk, that one is a hard one to watch. There's a attempted rape scene. They really went for it. They went for it. That was tough. That was tough to watch. That was probably tough to film too. We just cannot believe that Captain Kirk is about to attempt to rape one of his yeomen, and I'm watching it. It's hard for me to watch. It really is. I'm like, wow, this is real. This is authentic. This is tough. Then you have the Next Generation Rascals. I kind of thought that was funny, where the staff is members of the staff were made as children, and then these Ferengi take over, and then they have to try to figure out how to get the Ferengi off of the ship, and then they got simultaneous issues going on. So they got the Ferengis taking over ship, and then they got them as kids. They try to figure out what is going on. So I kind of like this one because it's a lot of going on, a lot of activity, but it's a good one. Voyager, the Tuvok episode, where Tuvok and Neelix are combined. Like, of all the people to be combined, it's those two, right? Very well performed by the actor. I'll put his name here. I'm not familiar with, I don't know his name off the top, but I've seen him in other things. He did a fabulous job. He embodied both characters so freaking well that it came across so believable. When an actor can do that, and he's not even a regular cast member, like, he did such a great job. This episode is one of their best. Voyagers, this is really good. And Captain Janeway have a very tough decision to make. Should she leave them together or split them up? That's hard. I thought about it. I said, what would I do? I don't know. I don't know what I would have did. So go figure. And then Enterprise does the let me see if I can say it, Daedalus. So we actually meet the creator of the transporter. So this gentleman lost his son in a transporter accident. He got caught in something, and he's been trying he tries to get his son back, and he doesn't tell Archer initially, which I never understood that. Why not tell him? He's your friend. So, but that was a pretty good one too. It was a good episode. So a lot of people don't like it. I liked it. I liked all of these. These are all good, really good episodes. Intense. Transporters. Wow. These are some of the best. Yeah, these are good episodes. So anyway, guys, I will come back with the rest because this video is going to be way too long if I do them all. And we only did 6. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you at the next video. Take care. Bye.